Alright, what's up guys? In this video we're going to be going over the fastest and most efficient way to do the Exodus Garden to a lost sector at 1250 light level. And we're going to be going over the best loadout to use for this. So first we're going to go over the subclass. So with the subclass we're going to be using Gunslinger Top Tree. This throwing knife is going to be really helpful when there's that cluster of dregs. You can just toss it in there and it'll take out multiple. The grenade, we're going to be using Swarm Grenade. So this is going to be useful because we're going to have a mod on our cloak called Thermal Overload. If you don't have that, so basically what that mod does is it allows you to stagger champions with a solar grenade or a stasis grenade. In this case we're using solar grenade. If you don't have that mod, you can get it from this artifact right here. It's right here, and it only costs 2 energy, which is really nice. Now for the exotic, we're going to be using Celestial Nighthawk. This will allow our golden gun to do a lot of damage against the boss at the end. For the weapons, we'll be using Nightwatch Scout Rifle, the Ikelos SMG, and the Anarchy. The Nightwatch is going to be really helpful for taking out those adds that are really far back without having to really worry about getting damaged by them. And the Ikelos is going to be really good at taking out the enemies that push forward and are close to us. And the Anarchy will be useful for doing a lot of damage to the champions and being able to duck into cover and still do a lot of damage. Now for the mods on our armor pieces. On the helmet, we're going to be using SMG and Scout Rifle ammo finders, because then we don't have to worry about running out of ammo on these, because if you did, that would be really bad. And on our arms, we're going to have the Anti-Barrier SMG and the Overload Scout Rifle, so that both of these can deal with the champions. And we're going to have a Warmind Cell mod on this. So since the Ikelos SMG technically counts as a Rasputin weapon, it'll create Warmind cells. So we're going to have a lot of mods that are going to help out these Warmind cells and make them a lot better. So it's going to help take out and clear out the adds a lot easier. And so on the arms we'll have Burning Cells Warmind mod. On the chest plate we'll have the Warmind Protection. And on the boots we'll have Blessing of Rasputin. And on the cloak we already talked about that. I kind of still have some other mods on some of these armor pieces that aren't really necessary. The stats are really just whatever you feel the most comfortable with. And yeah, like using this loadout helps make the lost sectors so much easier, because I was doing it for so long, like with some really bad loadouts, and it just wasn't working, and then I made this set and it just makes it so much easier. The only one downside to this set is the fact that there's no void weapons and the servitors have void shields. But it's really not that bad. Like, what I would do is I would shoot a couple of Anarchies underneath the servitors. After I did that, that would do a lot of damage, and I would use the Ikelos SMG to take down the shield the rest of the way. It wouldn't be that bad. And I was even under leveled too. Like, if you're above 1250, this is going to be super easy for you. And yeah, hopefully eventually you'll get the Mask of Bacchus exotic. I got it on my 10th run. And oh yeah, if you do not have the Anarchy, you can get it for 240 spoils of conquest at the kiosk in between the two vaults in the tower. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, please consider dropping a like or even subscribing to the channel, because it really does help out a lot. But have a great rest of your day.